Hi lovelies. Okay, so what I'm going to do for you guys is my skincare routine. So how about I just get into it? Alright, we'll start at night time. So the first thing that I do is I remove my makeup. Now I don't use any of the makeup remover liquids or anything like that. I just use the cleansing wipes. So this is the one that I use. It is the Garnier Skin Naturals Clean Detox Express Cleansing Wipes. So I'll get you to have a look at that. Okay, so now they do claim here that it removes all makeup on the skin. Nothing does that. There's always more than one step that you have to take to be able to remove all of the makeup off your skin. Because you think about it, you've got it on all day, 12 to 14 to 16 hours. So, but I do that, so I use the wipe. I use it I pretty much blacken the whole wipe. So I just get every single bit of makeup off and use every bit that I can until I can obviously it can't do anymore. Then I use my Garnier Clean Sensitive Anti-Tightness Cleansing Milk. Let's see if you can see that. It removes makeup with no need for rubbing, soothes and softens. It has a soothing water lily extract, and this is for sensitive skin. I do love this stuff, I have to admit. You don't need to use a lot. How much do I use? I don't really use a lot. I use it with, because what you need to do is you need to use it with a wipe. So, or with like they say here, using a cotton wool pad soaked with the cleansing milk. You do not need a lot of this. That's just a way for you to use a lot more, and for you to obviously go and buy their product more. I use these little things. They're Swispers Cosmetic Squares. They're only fairly new. They do come in the round version as well. However, I find the square versions are better. They don't get the, you know when you wipe your face with them and you end up with bits on the face? Well, you don't get that with these unless it's absolutely used to the end of its life. So what I do is I just put the tiniest little bit. I'll actually show you how much I put on it. Now I only put on that much. I don't know if you can see that or not because it's white on white, but it's not a lot of product. Now that will pretty much do my whole skin, my whole face, neck. You may need a little bit more, but then you can add that on later and continue it. Now that gets a lot off. I haven't got any used ones. I did want some used ones to show you how to get the actual what comes off, but if you do it yourself you will see that nothing, no matter what makeup remover you turn to use, that this does get a hell of a lot more off as well. After I've used the cleansing milk, I then go to the Garnier Clean Sensitive Soothing Sensation Toner. It softens and refreshes the skin and removes last traces of makeup. Now this is for sensitive skin as well. So I use that straight after I use my cleansing milk, and I use the same cosmetics, well not the exact same cosmetic square, but I use another cosmetic square. And I probably use a little bit more of this than I use of that, but once again you don't need a lot. I probably just make it enough so that a third of the cosmetic square is wet. It goes a really long way, it really does. So I use that. Now generally I like to let my skin dry once I've used it because it is quite wet. It's like water. It's like a wet product. I don't know if you can. So I like to just let my skin dry for a little bit. So generally what I would do is I would do those 3 steps first, and then I might like brush my teeth or something like that, and let it dry. Then as soon as that is done, I use a moisturiser on my skin. Now I use 2 forms of moisturiser, one in the morning and one at night. This one here, I use emu oil at night. Now I cannot speak highly enough of emu oil. Now This packet has been with me everywhere. It lasts a really long time. It's split. It's got stick tape holding it together. It's like really good. Now, the one that I've got is actually from more of a giftware shop from Souvenirs Australia. But with emu oil cream, it's good for so many things. But I've found that since using the emu oil every night, I just can't believe how fantastic my skin is. I've heard really good things about the emu oil and what it can do for your skin. So I just can't brag about it enough. If you do not go and get yourself some emu oil, I know if you live in somewhere like Redcliffe in Queensland, they have an emu oil store which will sell this sort of stuff. Obviously, I only know the Queensland locations. There's Mullaney, there's a shop there, I don't know the name of it, but they sell this exact one. There is a place down in New South Wales that sell it as well, down near Adelong. They usually have a stall, but I just don't know their name. I did have a brochure for them. Now, they're the ones you want to get it off, but for some reason I can't even find my brochures. I can't find their names and what have you, so I'll do my best to try and find that, but if I can't, just source this. So the one that this is 100% Australian emu oil cream, and what it says, I have to move my sticky tape. It says Australian emu oil cream contains pure emu oil known to have natural anti-inflammatory properties which penetrate deeply into the skin, soothing the pain caused by arthritis, rheumatism, sporting injuries, aches and pains. Emu oil cream nourishes and helps rejuvenate skin by restoring and maintaining the skin's natural balance of moisture. As a general purpose balm, emu oil is an excellent skin conditioner for after sun, insect bites, burns and psoriasis. Now, so I only use the tiniest little bit of this because this also goes a long way. I love products that go a long way. I won't use a product unless it has some magical quality that doesn't have a long-lasting product. So, but this has multiple uses. Now, I've gone through a fair bit of it recently because obviously I'm doing my weight loss challenge, which is a link down in the bottom bar to that. But I can definitely verify that it works good after sun. So with sunburn, I got sunburnt going for a walk the other day. I didn't think I would get sunburnt, but I did get quite sunburnt. I put this on within 2 days, like the sunburn was gone, and that was pretty bad sunburn. I put it on pretty much that day, and the next day 3/4 of my burn had turned to tan, so that's how good this is. You also use it after exercise. So what I do is I go, like when I have boot camp, I go to boot camp, come home, have a shower. When I get out of the shower, I rub this into my muscles that I've worked. And I find that if I use this, my muscles don't hurt for as long. So usually what I do is I do that. I feel pretty good but still sore the next day. I honestly cannot speak highly enough of this product. So go and get yourself some Australian emu oil cream. Okay. Okay, so that's my daily night routine. Now my daily day routine in the morning is, so I get up as you do. I wash my face just with a little bit of water first, and then I use the Neutrogena Deep Clean Invigorating Ultra Foam Cleanser. See that? I've probably been using this, I only got this the other day, well not the other day, I got it about 3 weeks ago, and you can see how much product I've used. I use it every single day. So there's 2 ways I do it. If I have my shower in the morning, I will use it, so I'll have my shower, wet my hair, do whatever. I will put 2 pumps into my hand. I don't feel I need 3, but you know, you probably could, 3 could probably work, but I only use 2. Put it in my face and I rinse it off when I rinse my conditioner out of my hair. Otherwise, if I don't, I just wet my hands, put the 2 pumps on, rub it in everywhere, Let it sit for about 30 seconds and then just rinse it off with cold water. I know you could use warm water, but I just like the feeling of cold water of the morning on your face. That's not if I'm not having a shower. Love it, love it, love it. It does exactly what it says it does. Feels like your skin is alive and awakened and just gives you this real nice feeling to your face. So if you're not using it, start using it. I know a lot of people like to use the Laura Mercier cleansers and stuff, but I mean, I know half of these are all drugstore products, but hey, I'm a mum. I don't want to go and spend $40 on a Laura Mercier facial wash when I can go down to Woolworths or Coles and for $10 buy Neutrogena Deep Clean Invigorating Ultra Foam Cleanser, which to me does pretty much the exact same job. So straight after that, I then dab my face dry, and I use every morning without fail before I put my makeup on, even before I put my primer on. You can use this as a primer as well because it's quite a nice texture, but I just use, because I use the Benefit That Gal Brightening Primer, so I like the bright, the slight glow it gives my face, but I think this actually does give you a little bit of a glow as well. So I've used this under my makeup most days, so I've used it today. I just have to think about that, but yes, I have used it today. So this is the Olay Total Effects 7-in-1 Anti-Aging Cream for Gentle Skin. What I like about this is obviously it's got the pump. Now the texture of this stuff is fantastic. My skin doesn't really like thick and heavy creams, neither does my hair. This is sort of in the middle. I'm not a fan of the watery moisturizers. This also has an SPF of 15 in it. Before I started using this, I was actually using the Olay Defense, which is a fraction of the cost of this. This is around $25 to $30 depending on where you buy it here in Australia. The Defense is about $10. Now it's pretty good, but it hasn't got your anti-aging qualities in it. So my husband now uses that one, but I still swear by that one at all. I just thought, getting towards my 30s, maybe I should start using something to keep away some of these little wrinkles that might start appearing soon. So that's the only reason I stopped using the Defense. Otherwise, I'm all over it like a fat kid on a Smartie. So, yeah, so that's what I use. Now, that's my everyday routine. Every second or third day, at least every week, I do a little mini peel, and I love it. It's Olay Regenerist, so I guess it's supposed to be for a bit older people, but I still like it. I'm getting old, So it's a thermal skin polisher. It says your daily mini peel treatment that helps reveal younger looking skin. What I do is I will usually use this on a day that I'm not going to wear makeup. So if I'm having a shower at night, I might use it after I've done my removed all my makeup and done that. So 9 times out of 10 I use this on days that I'm not going to wear makeup during the day. So like on a Sunday or something like that, I generally don't usually wear makeup on a Sunday unless I'm going somewhere special. So I would get up in the morning, I would cleanse my face with the Neutrogena in the shower, and then I would use this directly after. Then I would hop out of the shower and I would use my Olay moisturizer. If you want to ask any questions about any of these products, just comment down below. By all means, ask any questions you need to ask. If I haven't covered anything or you're not sure, if I don't know the answer, I'll source it for you. But definitely go out and get you these products if you think that they will suit you. They're not costly. Please don't forget to rate, subscribe and comment. I would love for you to join me. So I will have a chat with you soon, and I will now go and do some cleaning to my house because it's a pigsty. Alright, love yous. Bye.